Hello, and welcome to the fourth episode of My Opinion Means Nothing. If you've been listening so far, let's start that again. If you're a new listener, welcome. If you're a continued listener, thank you for listening, and I hope you continue to subscribe. As my previous 3 weeks, this week on the show with me, I have my friend Philippe Odeon.
Hello, Corey.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me on again.
Yeah, man. Welcome, man. Thanks for being my co-host. It would be weird, if I had to talk on my own and then pretend to be the other side and just make voices. How you doing, Corey? I'm doing great, man.
That's not too bad. I'll probably listen to that.
I don't know, maybe 1 week, but I don't know if I could keep it up consistent throughout the whole show. I might just be it might get lazy after a while and just be like, hey Corey, how you doing? I'm doing fine, man. Yeah, it sounds like you're talking to yourself. You just sound the same. I don't know, man. I think I sound like you. Nah, man, I think you sound like me. Nah, that's what I said. See, it could get confusing, you see.
I thought it was quite amusing, actually.
Hey, man, well, listeners at home, if you want to hear, a show where I just ramble along to myself, maybe I pretend that I have a co-host and I just make up a name and everything and then just do another voice for an entire show, would you guys listen? Send your emails into myopinionmeans@gmail.com. We want to hear from you. So, let's talk about what's going on in the world.
What's going on in the world, Corey? Tell us. What is today's
Is there what?
interesting?
I know. What? There's no sound effect this week for the title.
What's going on in the world?
Yeah, man. Like I said, the co-host has to just make a sound effect. It could be computerized. It could come out of your phone. It could be man-made. It could be banging on the table. I don't know if that'll disrupt the recording, you see.
World news. Hold on. World news.
Okay, cool. You can't see, but do you know that pose when you do all those b-boy moves and then you spin around, you end up in that pose with your arms crossed. Philippe was just doing that pose after he said world's news, so
Yeah.
that's what made it legit. So what's happening in the world? All right, I'll start with this one. The title of the post when I get all my news shouts to Facebook and everyone who flipping reposts the news or posts the news on Facebook, shouts up to you guys, or all the news curators Independent, Daily Mail, Metro. I don't really buy newspapers or read them other than the Metro, so I guess the Sun. And those are all the papers I'm going to mention because those are all the ones I can think of. So anyway, this post, this title, this segment, flipping news post article, comes from the Daily Mail.
Okay, so legit.
Yeah. And the title of it was Angelina Jolie fan poses after having 50 surgeries to look like her idol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine having to go through all of that just to look like someone else.
Yeah, you know.
Not even to enhance your beauty or whatever, but to change yourself completely.
To look like someone else that you idolize.
I mean, fair enough. I understand idolizing people, but going to the lengths of actually having to change your appearance and I get when you get those fans who have posters all over their wall. I get that, right? But
run a fan club and all that, but this just seems
completely
kind of extreme.
That's your whole life.
Yeah.
Everyone
And yeah.
everyone will see. I understand that you probably won't even look 100% like the person.
Yeah,
anyways.
because you're gonna just be what's it called, like a copy or.
Yeah, but
not
even like
it's
a
not
pure
like you're
copy, like a,
not like you're Angelina Jolie's twin. You're trying to be her.
Yeah. You're not the original.
Yeah.
You're not the.
Seems a bit weird to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, it goes on to say that Sahara Tabar, she is 22 years old, and she's from Tehran, which is in Iran. It says that she was desperate to look like Angelina Jolie. She is said to be obsessed with the American actress. A Belgium news media claims she has gone under the knife, but fans say it's just makeup. And her followers said her transformation has just made her look like a zombie. So like,
wow,
that she's like I guess you would say she's kind of like a super fan of Angelina Jolie.
a major super.
A mega super duper fan of Angelina Jolie, and she just wanted to be like her and look like her. And like she has this Instagram account that she's obviously posting all her pictures on, and flipping. It says that obviously this Belgian media have reported that she had undergo like 50 procedures.
50
procedures. But like her fans claim that it looks incredible, but they just think it's like makeup or like really clever prosthetics or something like that.
But she's actually gone through.
Other than that, yeah, that's what the Belgian media are saying, that she's gone through 50 procedures.
Wow.
Yeah. And it also says, yeah, but other than that, they also think that she looks like a zombie or a corpse. I haven't shown you the picture because you wanted to wait to the show, so
yeah, I need when you show me the reaction will be real.
It's like it also says that it was reported that she lost 40 kilograms, as well as going through all those procedures, and she done it in the space of a few months to look like Angelina Jolie.
Wow.
And I guess she kind of done it for social media fame.
I guess so, but
I can't.
She said she's a mega fan, so is it social media fame she's after, or was it she was just a big fan of Angelina
Maybe
Jolie
she's posting her own pictures on her Instagram. It just
blew up.
Yeah, just so happens, I guess.
I don't know, but it could easily be like I don't know how to like. It could be just like a stunt to get people to go viral
it could
see
be,
what you can do out of it.
But if it is a stunt, it's quite a extent to go.
And probably a lot of money as well.
Just for like a publicity stunt on your own part. Like, it just seems a bit extreme to me. But anyway, you ready for the pictures?
Yeah, go on. Show me
this is it.
Oh my god. She does. Okay, just.
It's Angelina Jolie.
Okay, I was gonna say, if that was her as well, I'd be like, okay, that's actually Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Okay, that definitely looked like a zombie. Okay. It's fake, it's plastic, it's like the nose is really not real, it's like sunken in a bit, her eyes are sunken in. Her lips are big, but her cheeks are so pushed inside that, like, her cheekbones are so prominent, it looks like she's malnourished, or like... It's like her whole bone structure is all prominent, but her skin is,
it just
not,
doesn't
it's just
look...
stretched out, and it's... She doesn't look like Angelina Jolie.
No.
That's for sure. So she wasted that money.
Yeah, exactly, in that respect, but, I mean...
I mean, you can't really wake up, look at it and be like, I lost my money back.
Yeah.
Because you've done it now. I can't really see the third picture properly.
She's, I don't know, I can click on it.
Nah.
I mean, if you guys want to look at her Instagram, it is at S. Oh, that's her name. Yeah, so at SAHARTABAR_official. So it's at Sahara Tabar _official. So if you want to check out our Instagram, that's what that is. Yeah. So that's what's one thing that's happening in the world. Second point in the news is I thought this was pretty cool. I saw this on viralthread.com and the author of the post was Emma Guinness. So whoever you are, thank you for the information. It said that the title of the post was, or the news article, is the world's first human head transplant has been successfully carried out.
What?
Yeah.
Human head transplant?
Yeah, human head transplant.
I don't believe that.
So, like in this year, we've been able to like grow organs in the lab now.
Yeah. So
and they were able to carry out their first face transplant.
Okay.
So now.
Face transplant.
Yeah.
Your face to someone else's face.
I didn't really look up like
switch faces for someone.
I assume it's like what's the name of that film? Face Off or I can't think of the name of the film, but yeah, I assume it's just like your face on someone else's face or like, I don't know. Fuck knows. I didn't look too much in depth about that. I was just took about their head transplant in it. It was obviously you never thought it would be possible, but now it is. Like somewhere in the future, like Frankenstein will be real. Like imagine you could like choose your.
So in the future.
Yeah. So in the future, right? I guess like they'd be like, do you know like Frankenstein? Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you could like take your head off this body, and then like you could just like choose a body. Like there would just be shops where you could just be like, if this becomes like a real thing, yeah, you could just go to a shop. You're like, do you know what? Yeah, I don't want this body anymore, but I don't want to go gym. I don't want to go gym and get wham. I might as well just go shop, yeah, switch up the body and that, get that upgrade, get a new detail, get the fucking chisel.
Gyms would be out of business.
No one's there. You just get the head put on.
There'd be no such thing as a gym anymore.
You
just move your head.
No, there will be
body.
because some people can't. This kind of thing won't be cheap. It won't be like for the everyday man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some people might have to still go gym.
Yeah, but all the rich people to show that you're rich now. If you go to the gym, they're like, this guy ain't got money.
Yeah.
He's going to the gym. But look at that rich guy. He just bought that new 6-pack chisel look.
Yeah, but then that'd be like the new thing, and I'd be like, I'm not sure is that.
So people won't be wasting money going to the gym. They'll be saving that money so they can buy a gym look body.
Yeah, but I guess.
Rather than going to the gym.
But at the same time, it'd be like, is that real or did you buy that body? Like.
And the rich guy will go, I
bought
it.
That body.
That's our money. That's.
Oh, you should have seen my old body. It was shit like, look at this body here.
But that's the point. What happens to your old body?
I don't know. What?
That goes to Primark, or depending on how good your body was before. That could either go to, ranging from Primark to like Zara.
Yeah.
Like, you got your Gucci body over here. You got your Versace bodies over here, and then you got your Tesco, Poundland, and your Primark.
I could get a Poundland body. You could get a Poundland body, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Actually, saying that, Primark isn't in the league of Tesco's and that anymore.
Nah.
It's past that now. It's achieved. It's like the middle ground now, I think.
Upper echelon, yeah.
Primark fucked this game.
So obviously, it also like you can imagine like the huge ethical implications.
Yeah.
Because like something like that. So that's why it's not like a big thing yet. But
What if they put the wrong race body?
I guess you at this stage, if it's possible to do a head transplant, technically it means you could have anybody, any
Yeah.
race.
And if it's just the head,
Yeah.
then it can be any part of the body. Then really, realistically.
Realistically, if it, yeah. But I guess because there's not many beheadings nowadays. That you,
Not that I've heard of,
Yeah.
but I mean, there might. I don't want to get into that. But that means that you could just walk around with like, I don't know, one arm different, and
yeah, that'd be cool, man. Like a cyborg.
the Olympics would be
Interesting.
all these runners with really big legs and like the rest of their body not really like edited, just and then you'll have the javelin throwers with like just one massive arm that they've spent bare money on trying to get upgrades on. Oh mate, that'd be crazy. I'd watch that.
That'd be awesome. So the first head transplants were carried out on rats.
Okay, as everything.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And but the rats were only able to survive like a few hours after the procedure.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
So would you like to know where this 18-hour grueling head transplant took place?
Yes, please.
It took place in China.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I bet well, there are probably like laws and regulations about it. I could imagine in certain countries.
Yeah, I guess so. It's
Maybe that's the only place they could have like afford to put it.
I mean, it's a kind of push in medical science. So to me, I mean, it could have been done in the UK, but to me, like, if it's possible, it could be saving someone's life somewhere in the future if they kind of perfect it. But I guess, yeah, the laws, regulations, I don't know.
Yeah, because there's ethical things behind it. I
true,
guess.
true.
So.
And the doctor who carried out the operation,
Mm-hmm.
his name is Dr. XIAO.
Xiao.
Yaopin Ren.
That's exactly how you say it as well. You got it spot on.
Win?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not.
Let me know if it's wrong. And he hit the headlines last year because for transplanting a head onto a monkey's body.
What kind of head? A monkey's head?
I mean, in the article it didn't say, and I didn't go any further to like research into it. I was just like,
I don't really want to know now.
You know?
If there's somewhere out there, there's a guy looking down at his body going, for fuck's sake. I shouldn't have gone to China and drunk those beers with those locals, and then they gave me some rice wine or something and said, don't worry, drink it, you'll be fine. Next minute he wakes up, he looks down at his body. He's like, fucking Dr. Zhao Zhangping.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, man, I've got... And then there's a monkey out there looking down his body going, hey, right, I wish I could speak human, but...
Exactly. A shame for that 2% but different between our DNA.
Look out, if you're listening in China, look out your window now, and if you see a person walking down with a monkey's head, you know this is legit, this is 100% real, it is happening today.
And if you see a monkey walking down the street with a human head,
give him a home, because he might be struggling right now. You see the adverts in the future, 50p a day, could help this guy forgive himself for going through this operation.
just looks around, help me.
And he's just a monkey's body, and he's like, I shouldn't have sold my body to those rich guys so they could have my six-pack chiseled look.
They said it was just, what do they call it, medical testing. They were testing something out. They wanted to try to see if it worked. I didn't know it was this extreme.
They said $5,000. They've got the money, but I can't access my account. They're looking like this. They don't believe me.
They just laughed me out the bank every single time. Look, it's a monkey with a human head.
They don't take me seriously. Next, please. just 50p a week and help this guy get his body back.
So, Shane.
Yeah.
I've got the last piece of news. I saved this to the last because I thought that.
We'll save it to the last.
Okay,
Have you got
cool.
the last
Yeah,
bit of
yeah,
news?
yeah.
Something viral popped off a few days ago, right?
Oh, okay, cool.
So in America,
Yeah.
land of
Shouts to
free,
US.
Yeah. A US Army medic went for a snack in his local, Waffle House, I believe it was.
Yeah.
This is in South Carolina, by the way. So if anyone's listening to South Carolina, you probably know who I'm talking about.
Shouts to South Carolina.
Alex Bowen, Army medic. Yeah, he went in for a late night snack, but it turned out everyone was asleep.
What do you mean? Like in the shop?
Everyone who worked there wasn't working there. They were asleep. But my man here thought...
Wait, hang on. So they were asleep because the shop was closed?
I believe they were just asleep, but everything was open.
Okay, cool, carry on. Right. I thought you were saying he just walked in, they forgot to turn off the lights and they just conked out. Maybe that's what it was still.
But he was standing at the counter for about 10 minutes. Then he thought, I'm out of luck. I ain't gonna get nothing here. There were no customers, no staff. So he was like, well, I can cook. I've cooked at home, so I can cook. And as I'm here now, they've got the cooking utensils and the ingredients that I require at such a late hour of night. I might as well make myself, what do I feel like? A double Texas bacon cheese steak melt? Yeah, that sounds good to me. And that's exactly what he made. The 36-year-old Army medic made himself a double Texas bacon cheese steak melt and recorded each step with a selfie, each step of the way. And yeah, he later posted the snaps of himself frying bacon and building his sandwich, and even standing with the napping staff member who he spotted sleeping at a table. But he didn't want to wake them up.
Yeah.
He felt like, because this is a place he always go to, like those guys are tired.
Yeah, they're working hard. So let
I'm
me
not
just
gonna
give
and
the...
he even like scraped the grill and cleaned it off when he was done. Like, yeah, he did everything. But he Snapchatted, like, here's one of the photos. He Snapchatted, like, this is him building the sandwich. And he literally took a selfie of everything. And then at the end, the next day, he turned up to the shop and he paid for his meal.
Jeez.
He didn't just walk out and be like, he took a selfie of him paying, obviously.
Yeah.
But he didn't just be like, I got away with this.
Yeah.
He was like, support local business.
Came back the next day and paid.
Paid what he owed. But he made it himself, so they got their sleep, he got his food he wanted, they still got the money.
Win-win, man. And
it's gone viral, so for them, advertising.
Free advertisement, man.
So yeah, that was Waffle House in South Carolina, I believe. Yeah, like, there's a picture of him making, I think that's the bacon.
Jeez.
Yeah, frying the bacon, but still no one working. That was the caption of his... But, I mean, why not?
They must have been in some deep sleep, bro.
If you smell bacon, you don't wake up.
You know, my man was cooking, like, the whole sandwich. He had time to do Snapchats, like, the fucking selfies behind every single step. Mad.
But the thing is here, right? A spokesperson for the Waffle House told Sky News that, and I quote him, "For safety reasons, our customers should never have to go behind the counter."
Well, of course.
Right? And then, he said that the company's local division manager had spoken to Mr. Bowen and apologised. So not only did he jump the counter, fry his own food, and then just pay for it the next day, then he came over and apologised to him for not being on service. And they've declared that, next time, if you just wake up the employees, because it's not safe for you to be behind there. They're not insured if anything goes wrong.
I understand that. Fair enough.
If it all went up in fire,
yeah.
they're probably not insured for a customer.
Yeah, of course. That's fair.
But
that's
still,
understandable.
But, I rate Alex Bowen for...
It's a great name too.
Like, given like that kitchen. That
Jack
that
Bauer.
kitchen looks good.
Is it like Jack Bauer?
Like Bowen.
Oh,
with an N.
Bowen. Oh.
Yeah, Alex Bowen. Bowen. Yeah, Bowen. Yeah, that's how you say it.
Cool,
Or
cool.
Bowen.
Or Bowen, yeah. However it's pronounced.
It could be Bowen. I apologise if it's Bowen, not Bowen. There we go. So that's my little interesting facts.
Fact to the news, yeah, man, it's cool.
The news, yeah, interesting facts. For
Are you ready for the thing that I left to last?
Okay, yeah, this is your final story
of what's happening in the world.
Of what's happening in the world. Yeah.
So the reason why I clicked on this is because like it was another one of those clickbait titles. It said
clickbait.
this one came from theindependent.co.uk.
Okay.
And it said the government confirmed freeze on working age benefits minutes after Prince Harry's wedding news is revealed.
Is it related?
It's not related,
Where they
but it's just the way how they posted it. I was
Yeah.
just like, I already heard about the news about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, guys.
Well done, Harry.
Well done, Harry, man. I'm so jealous, man. I used to watch Suits and be like, Meghan Markle. Shit.
And he was probably thinking the same thing.
You know, no one's there. So,
But how many women can say no to being a princess?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's almost every girl's
There's the
dream.
question I have to ask about this, because I have this question myself. I don't know how I can answer it, but, like, would you be able to give up, like, whatever you're passionate about for you? It's like acting and performing, but, like, would you be able to give up that to be, like, a prince?
It depends though, because she's not just giving it up to be a princess.
I know,
she's
no,
also
no,
in
no.
love with Harry.
I know,
I'm
of course.
hoping.
But I
all
mean,
that, but-
it's the reason why she
Yeah.
has to give up performing and being an actress is because she's
Because
now
she's
becoming
now-
a princess. So that's why
Would you give that?
That's
or
why I
would
posed the
you
question
say
like
no?
that. Would you?
It's a difficult one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never. When I was young, I've never been like, I wish I was a prince.
Yeah.
Like, but there have been times when I'm like,
If I
like
was
being
a
on the big
prince.
screen,
Right.
like.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, it would be cool though. Like, diplomatic immunity.
Heyo.
But like, I don't know. It's a hard one, man. Probably not. Only because I feel like even as a prince, he doesn't have that much freedom.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe.
because if he does certain things, that doesn't just look bad for him.
It looks
That
bad
looks
on the
bad
whole
for the
of the
whole royal family.
Yeah.
So he's got something to live up to, and like, not just himself, but he's got to live up to his family's expectations.
Yeah.
Whereas as an actor, you're representing the films that you're in and stuff, but you're kind of representing yourself, because people don't see, they see your character on the screen.
And that's not to say that, like, as a person who's not, like, maybe part of the royal family or just an average person, you don't have to maybe conscribe to your families and what their expectations of you and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just I guess the way that you're looking at it, and it's the way that I see it as well. Like it's
There's
not,
more responsibility.
Yeah, it's
and
more
it's not just your family, it's
responsibility
your whole
as-
country.
yeah.
There's a whole history.
It's
of
like
something.
it's
behind
like you're a celebrity plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, you represent more than just,
Yeah.
you know, you represent the people, you represent what everything's
exactly.
like
The
the amount of
sovereignty,
money
yeah.
the royal family bring in as well, like to the country, what they represent, what their heads like.
Yeah, just the fact that we still have a monarch
Yeah.
in our country.
Who,
There's not many countries that
Like-
still have their monarch in power.
No.
Yeah.
because realistically we could probably run the country without her.
Yeah.
But the
But-
fact that we still got her means that she means enough, or she means something. She's big enough, you know,
Yeah.
to still be needed. and to
Exactly.
still be
That's
there.
why we
So
had
he
her on
has,
the
like-
podcast last week.
Oh yeah, we had Queenie. On the
Yeah.
podcast last week.
Flipping. But yeah, so like it says that obviously the reason why I guess they mentioned it like that is because like they mentioned this news about the freeze on the working age benefits, yeah, and it came out like they dropped it like 20 minutes after the news came out about Prince Harry being engaged. So it's
they're
kind of
trying to keep it quiet.
yeah, so it's kind of like more people will be concentrating on the whole fact about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle getting married and the whole controversy within that whole situation. Not that I'm going to go into it because I think it's stupid, to be honest. Especially in this day and age. It's ridiculous, so I'm not going to go into it because... but yeah, but they dropped it as kind of like a smokescreen.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me drop into the real shit. Yeah, it says the government has confirmed that it will be freezing benefits until 2020, costing a typical working family around £300 per year.
What?
Yeah, Caroline Dinenage. Sorry if I said your name wrong. She is a Conservative work and pension minister. She said that the freeze for working age people who receive benefits will go on even as the state pension and some other benefits increase by 3% in line with inflation. So basically, in real terms, this will be a cut in income of about £315 a year for a typical working family with two children, as the cost of living will be eating further into their disposable income. That is a statistic according to a report made by the Resolution Foundation. The freeze, which has been in place since 2015, coincides with the longest fall in living standards in the past 60 years.
Jesus, man.
And it basically, there's the think tanks say that are saying that there's a real disposable saying that real disposable incomes are now set to fall for 90 successive quarters. 90 successive, I guess, 19 quarters, I guess. It says also that it says the foundation, but I assume that's the Resolution Foundation. It says that they warn that the freeze would worsen inequality, which would take in average of £715 away from the poorest third households, whereas the richest third are set to gain about £185 from other tax breaks.
Okay.
So it also says like some people might not feel like the cuts so much because minimum wages are set to go up to £7.83 next year in April, but then there's other people that might still feel the squeeze because the Treasurer still hopes to save £1.9 billion next year. So how the Treasurer believes that they're gonna make all these cuts to save that amount of money? You know what I mean? When I read this, I was like, what? And it also says that Debbie Abrams, who is the Shadow Work and Pension Secretary, she said that Theresa May has failed to make good on her promise to help those who are struggling get by at a time when Britain is facing very unprecedented loss. We're facing we're in an unprecedented time. Okay, I guess what you mean. Basically, it's in a time like Theresa May failed to promise to help like people who are struggling in a time when basically people need it most.
Yeah.
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 And basically, by continuing to freeze the working age benefits when inflation is soaring, the government is subjecting 10.5 million households to an average cut of £450 a year. So,
So, when are we moving abroad and doing this
you know, no one's there. Like,
podcast from somewhere else?
I mean, I don't even know what to say, to be honest, first and foremost. Like, that's crazy. So, the government hoped to save £1.9 billion over the course of 2018
In 1 year.
in 1 year. And for them to do that, they're going to have to basically cut from the things that are helping people the most.
Yeah. Things that are helping people who actually need the help.
Yeah. And I guess, like with anything, when things affect people, the poor get poorer and the rich get richer.
Yeah.
But
Or the poor feel
yeah,
the difference
exactly that.
that they're losing. The rich are often rich enough to not feel it so much. Or yeah, your Marks and Spencer's sandwich might have to go down to an Asda sandwich or a Sainsbury's sandwich for the rich.
Yeah.
You know, your meal deal won't be a Marks and Spencer's Waitrose this week. Whereas for someone who ain't got that money, you know, that means there's just a little bit of less food on the table that every night this month. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but from the sounds
hard,
of things,
man.
it sounds like inflation. So things are going up. Like things are already going up anyway, but like it's gonna get that bad to the point where people are gonna have less of a disposable income.
people are going to be spending less
Yeah, that's what I mean.
on going and doing things. More money, everything's going to go on bills.
Yeah.
You're going to have less money to spend on yourself, is what they're saying.
You're gonna be spending more time working than having a good time.
Yeah. You're going to need to make...
You're gonna have to work more to have a good
make
time.
the same money and have the good time you would have had normally this year.
Yeah.
For next year. That's what they're saying. That's bullshit.
That's crazy. And so far, so since the freeze has been in place since 2015, and since that it's just been continually getting worse. But and they're gonna continue this freeze until for another 3 years, I guess, till 2020. But still, if it's, especially when as a country or as a nation, like we're in such a uncertain time, like we've just had a time where we've separated from Europe, our economies all over the place. We don't know. There's not much that we do know. Like, more information's coming out about Brexit. Like, every single day after Brexit, it's already gone through. Like,
It's just getting worse, isn't it?
yeah, man. Man. That shit cray. Like, I don't even want to like make light on it by just making that comment. I was just saying it, but it's mad.
It's like you're playing a game.
Yeah.
That just is out there to make you, like, you're reaching the next level. It's getting harder and harder and harder to keep going.
It's like, imagine like Monopoly, yeah, where the first time you pass go, you get that £200, yeah, but every time after that, you don't get £200 until like your 10th time round the board. Then that's when you get your next 200. You're like, hey, and then you go back round the board, reach go, and you're just like, I can't wait till 20. Then I get that 200 again. That's all mad. Wow, like, yeah, I would love to hear anyone else's opinions on this, though. because that'd be crazy. That'd be dope, man. Like, tweet us, Facebook, or email at My Opinion Means, all the social medias, and at My Opinion Means on the email. At My Opinion Means at gmail.com on the email. So yeah, man. But yeah, that's all I've got for the news so far, man. I really wanted to mention that one because I read that and I was like, what? You have to keep up on the news, guys.
Yeah.
You need to know what's going on because,
it's affecting everyone. So
yeah, these things like I know I say my opinion means nothing, but like these are things like where like we need to hear other people's opinions for like things to not, I don't know, totally go the same way, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, although like maybe there is little that we can do, there's not nothing that we can do. There's always something that you can do. So I just want to hear like other people's, what you guys saying, man. Anyway. Like, yeah, man. Ready for random facts, man.
Random facts.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's. Are you gonna? You got? I'm guessing a load of facts that you're gonna.
I got 3 random facts. Yes.
3 random facts. I got 1 or 2. So too bad. Right. Let's get you sound effects for.
Office icebreakers or random facts, or I said what you're gonna use in college, what you're gonna use in school, what you're gonna use at the office, in the break room, to make yourself look cool. Yeah, it's an office icebreaker. Yeah, it's an office icebreaker. Yeah, office icebreaker. Wicked, 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 wicked. Office icebreaker. Yeah.
That was the shortened down version of the one you did to me earlier. So I liked it.
Freestyle.
So what's first? I mean, I can say
You
what.
can add it.
I mean, I saw something that was really interesting today.
Hey man, you can go kick it off, man. Start it off, man.
So I was just flicking through the internet as you do, and you said a lot of, you've got some fans of the show in various different countries in the world.
In the French, yeah. Looking at analytics.
And one of the things that popped up about Poland,
Oh, okay,
was
cool.
quite interesting, was that the symbol of Poland is a white eagle.
Yeah. Thinking of it, yeah.
And it said here that throughout the country's history, the eagle has sometimes been depicted wearing a crown or not wearing a crown, depending on the governments that occupied the nations of Poland at the time.
Oh, that's pretty
And I was
interesting.
like, I thought it was well interesting. I was like, okay, so this isn't just like a symbol. This is a symbol that's changed, but only depending on who's been ruling, but only a tiny bit, only the crown. So I dug a bit more because I was actually quite
It's
interested.
small, but kind of significant.
Yeah. And it says here that it's during the communist era, the Polish eagle lost its crown to kind of symbolise Poland's subservience to the Soviet regime.
Oh.
So, yeah, it was their way of saying, you don't need a royal family. Like,
That's
we're
connected
bound
to the
down.
royal.
It's really like.
It's
I
dope,
thought
man.
that was really interesting.
It's really interesting to find out about.
No one, unless I knew about Polish history, I wouldn't have.
Oh, hey man, check Phil with his Polish history.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into some more now. It's quite interesting.
Hey man, you look that in.
Because obviously the American symbol is eagle as well.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
and then the Romans used the eagle
Yeah.
as well. So it's quite like.
So you could find out the origin stories of these.
Of the eagle.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll throw that in another time.
Another time, yeah.
One of the weeks I'm on it.
Yeah. So since we started with a fact from Poland, I will move on to this random fact from Sweden. So here is it. There is a hotel in Sweden which is built entirely out of ice,
Wow.
and it's rebuilt every year.
That is so expensive. I'm guessing, but it's cold, man.
Hey man,
Surely.
I guess you're there for the novelty of the holiday. I got some information. It says that it was the first ice hotel to ever be built. It was built in 1990. Every year between December and April, the ice hotel in the village of Jukavi is open. It's about 17 kilometers from. I got this straight from Wikipedia. I'm just reading this whole thing. It's about 17 kilometers from Karuna in Sweden. And I said that already. And it has 80 rooms and suites available.
Wow.
In addition to the entrance hall, the hotel has a chapel and an ice bar named...
Well, it has to have an ice bar.
Yeah,
It's
it's a nice hotel, you know.
we have a warm fire bar.
Oh, that's an interesting twist.
I like what you're doing. Oh wait, what's that sound? Is this a fire bar? You say? But we're in an ice hotel. And then slowly, the ice hotel won't exist anymore. But that probably wouldn't. Is the reason why they don't have it. What if it gets hot though? What if they have a heat wave in Sweden? In Switzerland.
Sweden, yes, Sweden. I don't have an answer for you.
They must have a backup there.
Backup dancer.
or a backup dancer just to keep the customers happy while they rebuild it.
But like, there's ice hotels all over the world now, so it's cool.
Well, there's those ice bars as well. Yeah. There's one in London or something. Yeah.
But like, another cool fact that I found out about this ice hotel was each year for the past 24 years, the Ice Hotel has accepted applications from artists from around the world to design the world famous hotel's art suites.
Cool.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Next random fact, right, is the Dutch village of Geethorn has no roads.
No roads?
Yeah, its buildings are connected entirely by canals and footbridges.
What?
Yeah.
What's this place called?
Giethhoorn. Geethorn. Yeah.
In Holland?
Yeah, it's a Dutch village, yeah.
Oh. Wow. And then there are no roads?
Yes, there's no roads. It's connected entirely by canals and footbridges. Like, here's, I took a picture. I got a picture.
Wow.
It's the whole village.
What? That's so weird. So it's like it's a bit like Venice.
Yeah.
Kind of, but Dutch style.
Yeah, so there's no roads.
It's like Amsterdam, but without the trams or without it's got like loads of little like.
And you just
rivers
walk
and
and take little fucking boats, I guess. Yeah, that's cool.
And then your house is on its little kind of islandy bit.
So yeah, everyone's kind of got their own little island and patch of land to kind of their houses and that.
That's so interesting. So their cars are their boats.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look at that guy. He got his Ferrari boat. He's driving the park. There's a Bentley boat here. And you've got the old banger boats coming past from the guys who live around the block on the corner in the estate.
Oh, he got his first car, I see. Boat.
No, there's a learner boat ahead, man. We're going to be stuck in traffic for ages. Come on.
One guy's got a motor. See, my man got the motor, yeah. Cool. Upgraded from the fucking canoe paddles and that. Cool.
Have you seen all those canoe paddles just passing by? Everyone's waiting at a traffic light and just see them narrowly passing through everyone. Like those bikes do it. Always pushing to the front. that's so weird. I would love to visit there one day
Yeah.
just to see what
a cool
it's
place.
like. But I'm just looking at this photo here. It does look like sometimes it could get pretty.
Pretty busy. It's like
Pretty
they look.
busy, yeah.
Are those like gondolas, like the things that you pedal, or are they boats?
No, they're just boats.
Oh,
They're
okay, cool.
shaped weird. They've got some odd shaped boats.
Oh.
But yeah, that's really interesting. I suppose if you've got somewhere that just relies on boats, you're gonna have some weird, different looking boats and stuff. But it looks so nice.
Yeah.
And some of the houses are still thatched and stuff, which is
pretty cool.
yeah.
I wonder what I assume everything's like that. It'd be like hotels, and they might have new builds, old builds, houses and stuff like that. That's cool.
Wow.
So yeah, and
I'm guessing everyone can swim who lives in there, just in case.
should hope
before
so.
they-
Yeah. And my last random fact is almost is the longest word in English, or in the English language, with all the letters in the alphabet in alphabetical order.
It's the longest word in the English dictionary of all.
It's the longest word in the English language with all the letters in alphabetical order. ALMOST.
Wow. I never really thought about words that had letters in alphabetical order.
No, I
before,
didn't
but
think about
actually
it,
think
yeah.
about it, it's-
I was just like, nah, it can't be true. I got up the alphabet and I was like, A-L.
Wow. Well, there you go. This
Yeah.
the world, the languages are crazy things, aren't they?
Yeah, man. And that was the random facts. The random facts. You could use them in the office. You could use them in your school. You could use them at work. Don't be a fool, because you're going to look cool with the random facts from My Opinion Means Nothing show with my friend Max. No, it's Corey, though. Don't be a fool. You ain't got far to go. Bro, what do you really know? Nothing, because my opinion means nothing, bro. Oh, so now I'm finished.
I just thought I'd let you go on your. You were on a wave, man. I was,
Yeah, man. Freestyles, bars and bars. Man's got bars for days. Like, you can't trap me in a cage. Oh, yeah. Think about that one. Bars for days, you can't trap me in a cage.
Sorry, I tried to keep it straight. You know when you try to hold it in, the bigger laugh comes out when you meant. Sorry, man, I didn't mean that. But it was funny though.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I guess we can talk about games, man.
Oh, mate. There's been. So I'm just thinking of Call of Duty World War II, man. Like,
I haven't played a game since last week. I mean,
there's a bit when you go online.
yeah.
And it's called War.
Oh yeah, you were
Like
showing
Team Deathmatch War.
when I was writing my notes. Yeah.
You can have a go later, like, but oh my god, it's so good, man. It gives you like tasks and objectives, and you got to follow through to get like. First, you got to breach the fort on the beach, and then you got to get past the fort, and then you got to break through the radio tower, and then you've got to go onto that. And it's like, mate, hook me up, PJ093 on PlayStation Network.
Ayo.
But yeah, that was good. It's good fun. Like, my kill to death today was amazing. There was a few games, man. I had like 22 kills, 2 deaths or 3 deaths.
Jeez.
I was on it.
It's hard. I'm trying to think if there's any new games I've played. I mainly play my games on my iPad, or my iPhone. Like, there's only that one game I got on my iPhone. Like, if I get another game on my iPhone, like the space on my phone, it will keep flashing up saying you're coming close to like being full. Like, and I'm just like, and then do you have WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you've ever been at this stage yet, but like, if you don't have enough like space on your phone, you can't open WhatsApp. Like it comes up saying, yeah, you haven't got enough, like, I guess assume like it's RAM or whatever, you haven't got enough space on your phone to open WhatsApp, and I'm just like, what?
It requires
But
space
but
to open it.
I can see the messages coming through. But I can't open it.
See it.
So there's like been times where like this might have happened in the morning, and I might have got this message. I'll be like, do you know what? I'm gonna have to wait until the end of the day when I can properly sort this out, like, and like flipping properly, like delete
Stuff to make some space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I have to do it quickly, it's just like, I don't know what to delete. I want to keep this. I know I haven't used this app for a long time, but I might use it soon. So I'll just keep it there in hopes. And then when I get really desperate, I'm just like, well, if I haven't used it for a while, I'll delete it. And then if I really need it, I'll just download it again.
Yeah.
It's like Uber. That's how I feel about Uber.
I hear you. But I mean, I did have a go on Nintendo Switch not long ago.
Ew, I like that, man. Shouts to Nintendo.
That was.
I'm a big fan.
I played Mario Kart on it. You played Mario Kart.
I played Mario Kart. I think it's a dope machine. It's like I think it's actually the best console that Nintendo. Not best. It is one of the best. But I mean,
portable console.
yeah, I was gonna say innovative.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
like
word.
they've taken a PSP,
Yeah,
made it bigger,
yeah,
and then enabled 2-player on one screen by just simply separating the two side parts, so that where the buttons are.
yeah.
So the directional buttons, that's for one side that comes off, and then the A, B, X, Y buttons come off. And then there's 2 pads, and you can just turn them sideways, and it actually acts as 2 separate pads. You've got every button you need to
sick.
play the game. Like, I understand, yeah, when I first got it though, and I had my hands on it, it was really small. It felt really small, the controller. But once you get used to it,
Yeah.
it's alright.
It's like
It
with
makes
anything,
sense.
really.
Yeah.
Like when I first got my iPhone 6, I thought, because I upgraded from my iPhone 4 to an iPhone 6, and I was like, oh my god, this is such a huge phone. I'm glad I didn't get the Plus. And then now it's just like, it's just a normal phone, man.
You get used to it. But yeah, I thought it was cool. Like, I love Mario Kart anyway, but the fact, we could play it on 2-player, wherever, on the go,
Yeah.
wherever you wanted. All you needed to do was have this card, the game card.
Exactly.
And that was
cool.
it. You got all these games. You could play it on your own on a big screen if you wanted to. Your mate jumps onto the bus. Here you go, mate. It's a controller. Let's
Starts
battle.
playing the game with you.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's sick, man.
go to the park, playing the games, or whatever. Like, it's a really good way. And I mean, my mate who's had it, he uses it for work. So he'll go. He works for Captain Starlight.
Oh.
Big shout outs to Captain Starlight. They're a company that go out and work with patients from hospitals and things like that.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
think it's specifically children they work with, so like children's hospitals and things like that. But yeah, they go and play with them and stuff, and like teach them like skills, and give them like a mate who can just spend a couple of hours just playing computer games or colouring or whatever the kid wants to do, keeping them entertained. But yeah, he uses it for that, which as well I think is like, people are now realising that games are not just for people to sit down and kill some zombies.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff,
not just
you know what I mean?
recreational.
It's not-
You can use it as a tool for learning.
I think
And
the way
especially-
we're learning nowadays is changing a lot.
And especially with the way how a lot of kids are kind of growing up with a controller in their hands, like, it's, why not use what kind of kids are engaging with the most against them?
Well, yeah.
Pretty much.
It's like getting them to want to, back in the day when you went, I don't know if anyone remembers, if you're the same kind of age as me and Corey, you probably will, Bite Size.
But
Do you ever use Bite Size?
BBC Bite
BBC
Size.
Bite
Yeah, I
Size.
used that
Yeah?
for GCSEs.
Yeah. That worked though.
Oh, fam, that was the one.
The games were fun,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they got you to really understand what was going on. And I think today as well, we're understanding that it's not just about the academic side of learning. Like, learning isn't just ABC. You've learned your ABCs now. Do you know what I mean? It's more about learning yourself as a person and like.
Yeah, like it's like there's not just one way of learning, and everyone must learn that way, because not everyone learns the same way. Some people learn through pictures better than people might who learn verbally or any other way, or kinesthetic, or maybe that means the same thing. I can't remember what that means. I know it's a thing though. Kinesthetic learning.
It means that you like learn through like
feeling and touch.
and
Okay,
things.
cool.
So like, if I said to you like, this is how a lighter works, and I showed it to you, you wouldn't get it. But if I gave you the lighter,
and I actually
you actually took it with a part of your own hands and had a look at it and like literally held it and like, got to know the pieces, you would learn it better that way.
Yeah, that's kind of like me. I'm a visual learner. If you try and explain something to me, like something mechanical, I'll be like, yeah, that sounds very interesting or cool, but
I have to show you,
like I need to see a picture or something,
yeah.
Otherwise this ain't making no sense. So
like if I gave you directions, you'd be like,
oh no, I'm good with directions.
Okay, I was gonna say, but you prefer a map then.
Yeah, I
showed it to you.
I can show me a map and show me where to go. Give me directions or tell me left, right, or whatever. I can do that, but if it comes to a physical, mechanical thing, it's like, what's the best explanation I can give? I don't want to use that one, but.
Oh, that one. Well, that you can only learn through practice. Really, you can't learn through watching. That's kinesthetic, bro. If that's what you're thinking about.
No. So I'll just say it. Fuck it. Like, my friend was. I don't know how this conversation came about, but my friend was talking about a sex swing or something like that.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh, okay. As you do, yeah. And then she was like, yeah, and you just angle it from one corner of the room to the other corner of the room, and then you just swing it. I was like,
is this something you bought from IKEA? She was helping you put up.
No. No. She was just talking about it. I was just like, cool. What was that? Was it shit? Anyway.
Was it something I put up? I'm not sure. Anyway. Shout outs to the girls out there. Corey's got this swing at home. It's
sex swing. But yeah, she was talking about it, and then flipping. Oh no, was it? No, it was Ben who was talking about it. Ben Hansel. Shout to Ben Hansel. If you're listening, you got that shout out, fam. Anyway, I was talking to Sven about a sex swing. I don't know what we were talking about for the sex swing to come into conversation. That's where it was. And then he was like, stretch it from one corner, and I was like, alright, cool. And I was like, yeah, but I just don't get it. He was like, don't worry, man, just look it up online. And I was like, I don't really want to have to look up a sex thing on Google. So I did it anyway. I typed in. I was like, looked it up, and I was like, oh. So it's like, and then So yeah, that's the way how I learn through pictures.
Oh, cool.
Pictures and videos.
It makes sense though. It's a good way, like, you know, like if you want to learn up a tutorial or something, like on YouTube, but they'll show you better.
Oh, and I'm a quick learner. Boom, chum.
It sounds like you are trying to. It's like a CV, but like a spoken CV, like an audio CV. And
that would be the thing.
For those listening audio learners.
Yeah, for those audio learners, Matt's made the audio CV. So I live at address 123. I'm not gonna give you my real address. Ha ha he he.
And what's that postcode?
And that postcode is E4. You were gonna get the right one, but you didn't know.
Sure, I can find on Google Maps.
Right, and my number is 079 ha.
How do you write the has?
Well, I guess the ha will be I can't think of like the old school numbers on the keys, but whatever the H is, you press that. Whatever the A is, I guess that's 4, or maybe a 2, whatever. Fucking who?
2?
Fucking
yeah, 2's a Z, man.
Oh, Because I was thinking like it would be that way, like 1, 2, 3. Is that not how phones work? Like those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that-
meant it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the numbers and the letters. Like if you're writing out letters and numbers, like E would be 3 and like.
No.
Oh, okay. You meant literally in the
Yeah.
old
Old school like
phones.
Nokia's.
Yeah. I'm on your wavelength now.
Anyway, and I went. This would be my personal statement for my fake spoken CV. Like, just so you're clear, guys, this is not on my CV. Imagine like 07 9 9 9 9 9. Ha. I don't even know if that was 11 digits or 10 digits, but yeah, find that number, ring it up, and be like, hello.
Some poor guy out there's gonna get so many phone calls now.
Imagine that. I was gonna make up a number, but that could be peak. But yeah, we've come up to like an hour and 5, man.
I mean, there's one more segment that we haven't done. Is the movie.
Movie. Oh yeah, man. Shit, I forgot about that.
So there was a big trailer that was released not long ago. People have probably seen it already. The Infinity War trailer. Avengers. Yeah, it's the latest one from Marvel Studios. And I thought we should just give it a watch.
Yeah, man, watch it at the end.
Because I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it. I haven't even heard about it. So
Infinity Wars.
I think I might have seen it in like the breakdown of like the Marvel films coming out.
Okay.
But I mean, the film I ain't heard about it.
Okay. So
Yeah, start taking.
let's
There
was an idea
Tony Stark.
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
Oh, Doctor Strange is in
Doctor
it.
Strange.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Something more.
Yeah, he's Marvel, innit?
That's Vision.
Who's
So when they
Vision?
One from the end of the last movie.
Oh yeah.
That's
Stark again.
no, that was Hulk.
Oh, Hulk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's Bruce Banner. Marvel Studios. This is like not even the end. This is like the start of everything big now, I think.
Is this like, I guess, the next step up from the Avengers?
No, so this is the next part in the story.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the next
Like,
step from
yeah.
the Avengers.
So you know how all the little Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Let me just pause it for 1 second.
Cool.
You know how like the Infinity Stones are like something that have great power.
Yeah.
So like the Tesseract, that
Yeah.
had I think in a stone within it, and then there was like Vision has one in his head.
Yeah.
Basically, there's a guy who's out to get the Infinity Stones. This is from the comics anyway. Thanos is his name.
Yeah.
And when if he has all of the Infinity Stones, he basically controls all of the powers that each one like. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't read this story in a while, or this comic.
So, this is like the war of the Infinity Stones, the Infinity War. This is what I'm guessing. I haven't seen this trailer.
I mean, that's what I mean.
That's what it was in the comics. So yeah, that's Spider-Man, though. Spider senses are tingling.
Literally.
Literally. Portal, some big portal. Oh, Loki. Yeah, there's the Tesseract. See, that's one. Thanos,
yeah.
Beast. Gamora's dad.
Who's playing Thanos
I don't
there? He looks.
he looks familiar. Though.
Yeah, familiar.
Spider-Man's outfit looks cool.
I still need to see Homecoming.
I haven't seen Homecoming yet.
What's
Captain
that?
America.
Black Panther as well, though.
I think Black Panther is in it, but that guy wasn't Black Panther. Oh, aliens and stuff.
He's taking it out of his head. So he's really collecting it, isn't it?
Yeah, he took off one stone, two
Oh,
stones.
so he's I see what you mean.
Collecting
yeah.
the stones and then he's using them.
them.
That's Black Panther.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was in this one, yeah.
Oh, and there's what's his name? Falcon. Wow,
Wow.
Black Panther running along with Captain America side by side with the
That's
rest of
another
the team.
film I want to see, to be honest, Black Panther.
I haven't seen Black. But has it come out yet? I don't think it has.
Don't think so. I'm not sure. It's out soon though.
Thor.
Guardians of the Galaxy!
Jeez! Oh, mate.
Ah, sick.
They just dropped that in there. Ah. Like, wow, that's gonna be big, man.
That's gonna be
So
dope.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The connection between this and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because I was waiting
is-
for that.
Well, the
yeah.
connection is that
Thanos, because he is
Thanos
in Guardians of the Galaxy, isn't
he's
it?
Gamora's dad,
Yeah, that's what I was.
and he's that other guy's
Yeah,
dad
that's what
as
I was
well,
thinking. I
forgot
was
her
like,
name.
and I've seen this guy before in another film, or even, but the
Yeah.
actor looks familiar too as well.
I do want to look up who the actor is. 'cause
Or
that
look it up
is
quickly
like-
before we go.
Okay.
We can tell the viewers at home.
Well, Infinity Wars it looks like it's going to be a massive film. It's going to be one of those big blockbuster, like, everyone goes to watch it, makes millions of pounds. I'm trying to look up who it is. It's a huge cast,
Vin
man.
Diesel's in it.
Vin Diesel does Groot's voice, doesn't he? So he's obviously...
Who's that?
Stan Lee's going to make an appearance in it again.
As he does all the time.
Oh, there's another guy who does Groot as well. Terry Notary. And Vin Diesel. Interesting.
But who plays
And maybe one does younger Groot?
maybe, yeah. Who plays?
I don't know.
Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther, yeah, of course.
Anthony Mackie.
Bradley Cooper's in it.
Wow. I'm just gonna have to. It's not showing it here for some reason. Like, unless I can't see it. If anyone knows, like,
It might-
post it up.
I don't
Oh,
know.
there it is. Josh Brolin is playing
What's he?
Thanos.
What else has he
Josh
been in?
Brolin. It's a familiar name.
He's in Deadpool, Men in Black 3.
The Goonies.
He was in The Goonies.
Oh my god. Deadpool 2 that's coming
I've
out.
seen Sicario. That's what he's in. Yeah,
Sicario.
Yeah,
Hail
Sicario's hard.
Caesar.
I've seen Hail Caesar as well. It's dope.
Oh, that's that comedy.
Yeah,
isn't
the
it?
comedy,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was in Everest, Gangster
Sin
Squad,
City.
Sin City, True Grit, American Gangster. He was in Age of Ultron. Oh yeah, was he Thanos? Yeah, he was
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end, wasn't he? He's been in loads. Hollow Man. Big up Hollow Man.
Yeah, he's been in better films.
Yeah.
But, guys, we've come to that point again where it's the end of the show. We've come to another episode at the end, and if you're still listening, thank you for listening. And if you've enjoyed this show, thank you for listening again. Like I said just before, I know. Hey, that rhymed, though. I just had to keep
Oh my
up. Oh, yeah. And I just wanted to plug in this episode because the day I'm recording it, Sunday. Tomorrow, right? Yeah, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
I am performing at the Chocolate Poetry Club
Mm-hmm.
at their last ever event at the Camden Eye Pub.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. And I am going to be the featured poet.
Well, if anyone who's listening
Oh,
just so happens to be there tomorrow night,
Yeah.
and then you listen to
Listen to
this
the
and you go,
podcast.
oh, I was there on Monday, and I saw. Write a comment, let us know what you
Yeah.
thought about it.
Send an email and tell me what you thought. Yeah. Tweet about it. Hey, man, hit us all up. Yeah, but what was I saying? If you liked the show, thank you. If you didn't like the show, well, it's in the title of the show, so my opinion means nothing. And yeah, hit us up on social media, as in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of them are at My Opinion Means. Or send us an email with, I guess, I still want to do this real talk advice section if you want to send in any of your advice things. And yeah, send in your opinions about shit and we'll talk about it. And yeah, that's it. I'm done, man. Have you got anything to plug?
If you're about in London and you have a member of your family who's under the age of 18 or over, who's got profound learning difficulties and they fancy doing something over the Christmas, you don't know what to take them to do, we're doing a show at Stratford East. It's a sensory circus piece. You can go on their website or my company's website, www.feeltheatre.co.uk. That's feels in FEEL, theatre.co.uk. And you can find us there and get tickets from there. I think they're £12 a ticket. It's a half an hour show and then a half hour workshop. It's all glow in the dark. It involves puppets and circus. So yeah, that's my only plug-in at the moment.
Yeah, man. Check out Feel Theatre at the Stratford East Theatre in the Jerry Studio, if I think correctly. Right?
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's the alternative to the pantomime. So
Yeah, if you don't want to go and see the pantomime. Yeah. You've seen
that's what I was gonna say. I've seen it. It's dope. Like I recommend anyone even if your child doesn't have profound learning disabilities, I recommend that they can come along.
Yeah, you follow this
Yeah, man. It was cool, man. Juggling. I want to learn to do the juggle. I just want to learn how to juggle in general, to be honest.
Well, if you come down, I'll give you a little basics.
Exactly, because I get like the 30-minute afterwards.
Yeah, and it can be anything: juggling, staff, poi, diablo.
Exactly.
Like,
Obviously, I'm not going to take the time away from the children, but
that's alright, man. After the end of the half an hour session, when we're done with the kids,
yeah.
and everyone goes, I'll be like, right, Corey, now you can have your half an hour session,
Ayo.
and I'll teach you.
And then the other people in the class will be trying to leave, like Natalia and Erica. Yeah. And and I'll be like, no, guys, where you going? I paid for like a show and an after show, like the whole cast I'm expected to participate.
Well, that's how it is, isn't it? But yeah, come along.
Private show, biggest fan. Otherwise, I'm gonna go and get 50 surgeries and get myself looking like Philippe, Erica, and Natalia.
All mixed together
In one concoction.
Go viral, man.
Go viral. And I'll put like UV paint into my skin, so
glow in the dark.
Yeah, I have to go to those full extremes, cause
man, we were at a rave. People like this guy, he turned up tonight.
Exactly. Click my nose, my neck starts to glow.
There you go. Like,
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
But anyway, guys, thank you for listening, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Deuces.